This is week 6, day 5 math. We have multiplication skill 3, 11E. This is algebra. It says missing factors. So remember, factors are the two numbers when multiplied together, they give you the product. Draw an array on a separate piece of paper if it helps you. The first one is done for you as an example, so we're finding missing factors. Miss Loger gave you a few helpful hints up here. These are the same helpful hints you get for all the other multiplication worksheets that you get. You can skip count, use an array, or remember 1 times the number equals that number. So looking here, you have rows in the first one, the number in each row here, and then that is the product. So for example, if you wanted to skip count, we can go down here to number 1, and we can see that it's got 2. So 2 times the number equals 4. So all we're going to do is skip count by 2s to figure out how many times you have to do it to get to 4. So if we hold our hand out and go 2, 4, Miss Loger had to skip count by 2 twice to get to 4. So the answer is 2. Miss Loger can also skip count by 3s. So Miss Loger could say, how many times do I have to skip count by 3 to get to 6? So I can go 3, 6. So skip counting by 3 twice gets me 6. If we go a little bit further down right here, we've got 1 times the number equals 5. So we know that 1 times any number equals that number. So we're going to have to be 1 times 5. It's going to give us 5. So we've got skip counting. We've got 1 times the number equals that number. Remember, if you could skip count by 3, skip counts by 3. If you can do 4, skip count by 4. 2s, 10s, and 5 should be really easy for us. The last one says that we can draw an array. So Miss Loger is going to go ahead and she's going to pull out a scrap piece of paper and she's going to do 8 times the number equals 24. So I'm going to write it on here, 8 times a number equals 24, and Miss Loger put a question mark in her little bubble here. So now Miss Loger is going to draw, remember this is our rows, and this is how many in each row. So Miss Loger is going to draw out 8 rows. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I know I've got 8 blocks. But now remember, Miss Loger needs to get all the way up to 24. So we don't know how many in each row we need. So Miss Loger is going to keep drawing more columns until she hits 24. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got 8 here, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now 16 is not 24, so I know I need to keep going. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to count out another 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to count 16. We can start at 16 because I wrote it down. I've already counted up to 16. So we've got 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And we know that our 24 checks our 24 up here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows of 1, 2, 3. So we know that our question mark equals 3. So Miss Loger is going to flip back over and she's going to put a 3 in the box. You are going to do this for both front and back. I know that you're going to look at Miss Loger and go, oh, Miss Loger, this is really tricky. But these ones are quite small numbers. You should be able to skip count by 5s. We should be able to skip count by 3s. If not, you might need to draw an array for those ones, but these ones should not be too tricky at all.